Let's go. Welcome back. That was really fast. Tuesday nights. Hope you're having a lovely nights. I've got a chessboard. The back row is randomized. We are back to chess 960. This is starting position 191. 191. Memorize it. Study it. Master it. When you first encounter a position, always look for undefended pawns. There aren't any undefended pawns in this position. You know what? No, I'm going to play this way. Pre-move here. Improving the scope of the bishop. This bishop in the corner wants to be improved, so this is probably going to happen soon. This g3. Yeah, g3 here and pre-moving here. Oops, pre-moving here. What is my opponent doing here? Going for a pawn storm here. If this were traditional chess, the king would start on the square, castle either to here or to here. The same rules apply in chess 960. You just have to have the pieces out of the way, not be castling out of or through or into check. If this knight were to move, this pawn would be loose, the target. But for now, I'm just going to play here. And again, pre-moving here. Okay, so my opponent's just keeping tension on the board. Okay, the pawn takes, pawn takes. Let's get this knight out of the corner into the game. Pre-moving here. So if you're new here, I create chess content every other night, and on the off nights, I make shorts with epic music. And my chess content is also divided into chess 960 and standard position. I usually alternate one night chess 960, and then the next time will be standard position. And when I do chess 960, my thumbnails are always the same. I'll go over there, set up the board. Take a picture of the back row, and chess 960 starting position. This would be 191. So not a lot of flexibility with that, but I will include some small protest pin that you may have seen if you saw my last video. I'll put it in the bottom corner, and maybe something else too. But yeah, when I do standard chess, I do have more flexibility. Thumbnails. And of course, my most flexible thumbnails come from when I make my music shorts, which I love doing. And there's been some angsty or some protest stuff, anti-ICE, anti-Trump stuff. Yeah, I don't live in the States, but I think everyone should be speaking up. Everyone in the world should be speaking up against his regime, his tyranny, and against his policies, and against his Gestapo, his ICE. I worried about this knight coming in. Not so much. I mean, especially Americans, they should be speaking up. And I don't know why more people aren't, and why large corporations like, say, chess.com, why they aren't saying anything about it. I truly believe that this is not a time to be apolitical. Yeah, people say chess is chess, doesn't involve politics. But what the orange stain, what diaper rash Donald is doing right now is affecting the whole world. And if you have a voice, you should be speaking against it. I can only assume if you're not speaking against it, likely means that you're all for it. I think I'm going to do this. Could coax this pawn forward, which would relieve some tension here. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Again, pre-moving here. I mean, I saw a tweet, a little bit of a Twitter action between Daniel Wrench and Gotham Chess, where Gotham is promoting his book that was released ages ago. A chess book for beginners, a big picture book. His book is banned been banned because it's titled "How to Win in Chess." They say it's banned from the World Speed Chess Championships. It's just so silly. It's such a silly marketing ploy. Silly, cute tweet, but how do they feel about the world burning? What side are they on? Everyone with a voice should be speaking up, especially them. Like they have a huge following and they have a worldwide reach. I mean, whole world hates Donald Trump, the orange stain, type of rash, Donald. I'm sure 80% of the United States does. A lot of bots definitely are all for Trump. I suspect that the actual MAGA population is probably only like 10% of the United States. I mean, Donald admitted to Elon fixing the election for him, fixing the numbers so that he'd win. It's despicable. It's disgusting. So while this is a Chess 960 content and the thumbnail is pretty much just a picture of the setup, there will be a little extra on there tonight. Castle. So my opponent elects to relieve the tension, which is very strange. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I guess the bishop's trying to come here to try to trap the queen. I'm going to create some more squares for the queen to go to. So is the bishop coming here? Queen's just going to slide over here, and we're going to try to chip away. Get some coordination with the bishop and the queen. And despite the yapping, not down too much, about 40 seconds. Okay, I can't play this immediately. But I can go for the bishop, and I can pre-move here if bishop takes. I don't think bishop takes. Uh, this. I don't like this because then it improves the knights. Can I play here? No, no, no. I want the bishop to land here, but it's not possible at the moment. You know what? Let's just try to trade off this bishop. And like when I was reading this silly tweet with this stupid, uh, this marketing scheme to sell Gotham's book that is probably not selling that well. It must be why he's doing it. People in the comments are like, "Oh, this is so bad. Why are you banning books?" And like, people are just so naive. There are much huger issues, and like it's obviously a marketing ploy, trying to sell some books when you should be speaking up against world falling apart. And I'm not a I hate politics. I hate politics just as much as I hate religion. They're both they're manipulation for profit. That's all they are. Normally, I wouldn't be talking about this stuff, but I do feel that yeah, if you have a voice, you should be talking about this. You should be voicing your displeasure. How the world is right now. Let's come here. Such a close position. 40 seconds. 45 seconds. Oh, and it's the first to hit the red zone. Dropping back. Oops, from this attack from the knight. Hmm. Knight takes, pawn takes. Pre-moving here. Oh, you can grab this, but this... Okay. Honors is playing slowly, though. This is not going to help them. Right here. Right here. Yeah, let's get rid of this knight. Don't like this knight. And also prevent the queen from coming in. But knight may come here, but king comes here. Yeah, 5 seconds. That's just too slow. Way too slow. Removing here. Not just here. Here, pre-moving here. Oops, nope, no, pre-moving here. Let's go. Let's check the engine evaluation here. Such a close position. What do you think? Who's doing better here? The material's even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Incredible. 8 pawns still. We both have our full complement of pawns at the 28th move. 28th move. And black is doing quite well here. But time was the issue. Let's take a look at what the computer says about the accuracy. I'm going to guess that I was around 75% accuracy. Okay, 84, 83. Both have very similar centi-pawn loss. Both have 1 blunder, but 10 inaccuracies, 1 mistake. One played better, but I was quicker. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Cheers.